They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get... The Rebels' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Groupers' offense takes the field for the first time today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this D.
And the Groupers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go to work for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Give to the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Using his legs, it's Craig. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wallace. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Stribling. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Rebels! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Kansas State is going to enjoy the trip back to Manhattan after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there in Bill Snyder Family Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Groupers will call on their punt team. Fair catch called for and made. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? To the ground. He's got it again. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Sheffield. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Groupers look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Now the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in at Sheffield. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the groupers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Grab near the marker, it's Lee. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Alexander. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at
home. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. To the ground with the back. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The groupers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and turning it on. Got the first down and more. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. He's up to 57 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. The Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stribling. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The give to the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the groupers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner will be brought down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Diggs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Sends it back in motion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. And the Groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run play action. A strike downfield. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run the option. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The run to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Haas. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, and live to fight another down.
He's got 67 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Rebels are marching down the field. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Lee. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Stribling. Oh, he's getting ahead of Stick. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A great catch and run for 6.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The groupers want to move quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the option. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught-Hemingway.
And the groupers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls it in, it's Lee.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Alexander. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Caught behind the line, it's Stribling. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Stribling. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Slithers into space. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking for room, it's Lacey. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ole Miss. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Stribling. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Caught over the middle. It's right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Rebels line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Got it in the middle, it's Peterson. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
The groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give on the option. There he goes. Past the sticks and still on his feet. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Got a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. It's a draw. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Groupers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Alexander. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Stribling. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it back. And the returner is stopped. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept...
Breaks into the open. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the groupers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. The groupers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can...
It's a running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Alexander. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ready to fire from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option to give. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Here's the handoff. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's right. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Off play action. Looking left. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.